We are here in Vienna, Austria, one of my favorite cities in the entire world. We're only here for a day though, so I'm going to show you around kind of what you can do here in one day and see all the sights there are to see here. This is my second time in Vienna. We only had a day this time, so I'm going to show you around and kind of show you what you can do in a day. We took a Ringstrasse tour, which took us around the downtown area. We really got to see a lot in a short amount of time. I definitely recommend that if you have a limited time, because they will tell you a lot of the history of the city and what all the buildings are. It was really such a great experience. One of the things I always recommend in Vienna, and really one of my favorite things in the entire city, is called the Wiener Riesenrad. It's actually a Ferris wheel, and it's made up of old train cars. So it seems like it would be kind of dangerous, but actually it's really not. We didn't have a chance to go to the top this time, but last time I was in Vienna, we did go to the top. So I wanted to post some photos here just to kind of show you. It's really such a great view of Vienna. That is one of the things I always recommend it for, is if you look at this, you can see the entire city, but it's also just a fun experience to go to the top there. Next, we went to Schonnbrunn Palace, which was the summer residence of the Habsburg family. We actually ended up taking a tour, and which was really nice because when you go inside, you can see the line is pretty long. But we got to see the inside and a bunch of the rooms and got some of the history of it. The outside is completely free, so if you don't want to go on the inside, you can actually just walk around the grounds, and the garden is really just as amazing as the inside of it as well. I have an entire video on Schonnbrunn Palace, so I'll post the link above and you can see it there. Next, we went to St. Stephen's Square, which is a must-see if you are in Vienna. First, you can stop by Mozart House, which is a museum about Mozart, because of course he was in town. St. Stephen's Cathedral is at the center of St. Stephen's Square and really is so worth it to go inside and see it. You can also climb to the top of it, which has another amazing view of Vienna. Because we had limited time, we did not go to the top this time, but I wanted to post a photo here of the last time we were in Vienna because we did go to the top. Definitely worth going to the top of it to see it. While we were in St. Stephen's Square, we got some street food, which is definitely very important. You can get some sausages, also a beer, and just walk around and do some shopping and see everything it has to offer. Next, we went to the Nachsmarket, which is night market, which is really a cool experience. If you've ever been to Pike's Place Market in Seattle, it's very similar. They have food, they have restaurants, they have clothes, they have souvenirs, they have a bunch of other stuff that you can buy if you're there in Vienna. It's fun just to walk through and kind of to haggle as well. So from there, we just decided we wanted to walk around. We didn't really have any other locations in mind. We did stumble upon St. Charles Church, which was just beautiful. So we decided to go inside. It was just a few dollars to climb to the top and see the view here, and all the people out just kind of relaxing in the park because it was a beautiful day. Next, we went to the Wine Opera House, which is so beautiful. However, we couldn't get inside because there was a performance that night. But we did walk in the front doors and we couldn't go very far because obviously we had to have tickets, but we were able to see the lobby, which was very cool. The Mozart statue is worth seeing. It is on the grounds of Berggarten and the Hofburg Palace. The Hofburg Palace is a huge palace on its own. Really, if you have one day, I would choose between Schonnbrunn and Hofburg because both of them are huge, but really well worth seeing. Next, we went to the Red Army Memorial, which was built after World War II when the Russians came to Austria. They apparently built the statue very quickly as one of the first things they did when they landed in Vienna. The reason I wanted to show this to you is because, as you'll notice, somebody painted a Ukrainian flag around this memorial, which really shows you how close everybody there is to the war and how much it affects everybody. We ended our night at the Strand Bar, which is just a random restaurant. You don't have to go to it, but it was really cool because it was on the waterfront and there was some delicious food there and drinks, and it was just a good experience, especially because we were there with a group and we could all kind of hang out there at the end. Overall, it was an exhausting day. We did a ton, we walked a lot, but it was well worth it because if you have one day in Vienna, you should definitely see as much as you can. I hope this helped. Let me know if you have things that you think people should see in Vienna if they're there for one day.